The 60s was an influential period, which gave birth to lots of new experimental artists. Artists that dared to go places where no other musicians have ever dared to go before. The rise of these artists made the 60s an extremely influential period for music as an output for free expression and rebellion against political and social issues.
The 60s! Music of a revolution! The Beatles!
The Beatles started the British invasion when they starred on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964. Their suggestive lyrics and pure rock and roll style was very controversial and led to the development of other innovative artists.
The Rolling Stones! Hooah! In the 60s, the Rolling Stones exposed the darker side of pop music with such hits as Paint It Black and Sister Morphine. The Rolling Stones paved the way for many generations of experimental artists to come. Jefferson Airplane!
Jefferson Airplane rocked the definition of rock and roll by having Grace Slick as their front man, or should I say woman. Slick, using her provocative and deep lyrics, paved the way for a whole generation of women rockers.
Creedence Clearwater Revival, aka CCR. CCR introduced folk into pop music with their Deep South rock. With such deeply meaningful songs such as Have You Ever Seen the Rain, CCR was the pioneer in what is now known as protest rock.
The Doors! Adding keyboards into the mix, the Doors put a whole new dimension on what is now called rock and roll. With the great lyrical work of Jim Morrison, the Lizard King is known as one of America's greatest poets. Jimi Hendrix!
Jimi Hendrix, along with pioneering a new form of blues by fusing it with rock, also paved the way for a new style of playing guitar, with your left hand. Using his thumb and fingers, Jimmy laid down the smooth sounds that have come to be identified with the 60s. Bob Dylan, much like John Fogerty of CCR, used his own brand of folk music to turn classic tunes into protest anthems of the late and early 60s. With songs such as The Hurricane referencing the boxer Reuben Carter, Dylan pointed out the injustices of today's society. His music is still very prevalent today.
Yet I swear I see my reflection someplace so high above the wall.
The
60s!
music
of a
revolution! Beatles remix, Beatles remix.